Taurus, let's pull for you the month ahead. Whenever you're watching this, I just want to pull forward. Energies have been very strange. Let me see who and what's coming in for you. Someone's crying. Wow. About you. Okay, well, it looks like you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio Taurus, and they are very sad about their circumstance at this point. They feel sad. They feel like they're losing family, losing someone in the family, or something that had a long-term situation going on. Where's Taurus? So they miss you. So here you are. So it's about you, King of Pentacles. You have a new passion, a new urge coming in. How does this person see you? Justice. So you're right, you are correct, except now you're lying or you're avoiding them. So this person knows why you're avoiding them. They feel like this is justice. Like you're perfectly imperfect, or it's okay for you to lie, cheat, and steal, or it's okay for you to avoid them because this is justice to you. So now that you know the truth of a situation, you can act accordingly. How do you see the person in the reading? So you don't have to play fair anymore. You see them with the 10 of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing excruciating. Something is going on. They feel a lot of pressure. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it's coming from. It's how you see them. You may feel like they are completely overwhelmed with people coming up against them, telling them they're wrong, or giving them to-do lists and tasks, and like putting all their karma on them and blaming them for things or something like that. So you're saying this person is very overwhelmed from defending themselves. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of defending themselves. It's like their story's falling apart, or threads are coming out. Like all the threads are coming out. You can pull on them and it's going to unravel a whole situation, a whole story. There's some kind of accusations going on here. How do you feel, please, Taurus? Okay. Noted. Hold on. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you feel like you have to ignore someone. You're on the outside looking in, at least emotionally, and you're going with it. You're just like, well, this is what it is. I'm going to ignore them. They're going to ignore me. It's payback, or that's what I have to do. So why is 5 of Pentacles here? The Wheel, because of a Capricorn. Somebody's had a real strong hold on you. What is that? And you're quitting it. You need to ignore someone so they stop trying to influence you. That's how you're going to feel, because I'm not telling you have to, but someone has a really strong hold on you. They've been influencing you. You know that. You're going to be changing the way that you deal with them. And you removing yourself is helping you regain composure. How the person feels in the reading. I wonder what they're sorry about. Yeah, they need to work on something. They need to work on their emotions, their emotional state, how they feel. How does this... Okay, yikes. Oh gosh, was that the 3 of Swords? Yeah. How does this person feel? Betrayed. Something's done. It's over. They're reflecting. See, because someone feels bad about how something went down here. They're like, well, now Taurus is ignoring me. That it's justified. Or Taurus is now not required to talk to me. It's justified. Taurus is now not required to tell me any sort of truth. That is justice. It's justified for them. And they're reflecting on how something ended. This could be a betrayal as well. What do you want with this person, please? So you have this new beginning, and they're like, well, Taurus doesn't have to fill me in anymore. What do you want with this person? Okay, you want them to admit that you're right, or you want them to know that you're right and leaving this alone. 6 and 6 and 5. So you need some peace, some tranquility. You're done rubbing something in someone's face, or for them to do this to you, whatever it is. Okay, not pointing fingers. What does this person want with you? Forgiveness. This person wants forgiveness. What is the situation? Yeah, they feel real scummy here. I'm telling you, self-love is the situation that you're going to find yourself in. So you're going to realize how you have been withholding from your own self. You have not been meeting your needs. The situation has not been meeting your needs, but you're going to figure out a way to fill it your own self, your own darn self here. Like, okay, if this person's going to make me feel lethargic or crappy or whatever, then I know I need to do something about that, and I need to get some distance so I can regain composure and stop letting this person control my destiny, stop letting this person control my happiness, my sense of self, my well-being, all of these things. What's the situation? The situation, I just read that as a warning. Okay, there's a warning here. Take care of yourself is a warning. Make sure you're healing, it's a warning. Someone's story is falling apart. The more defensive they are, the more silly they look. The more they're defending themselves, the more dishonest they look. So something like this. So there's a warning of legal action. You could be thinking about this. You're thinking about, I'm hearing clause, stipulation. Someone did not honor their promises or a contract with you. There's litigation here. Show me Taurus, or it's a threat or something, a warning about that. Okay, deception, double life in another relationship. Taurus, please. Thinking of you. You're thinking about the times that this person has denied it. You're thinking of all the times that this person denied something. They denied the truth. Like, you could have actually called them out on something and they denied it. So, what's behind that? Childish. Yeah, it's like being so, no, I didn't. Nuh-uh. No. Or something like that, Taurus. Like, this could be how it feels to you. You're like, really? No, I'm not lying about that. Of course I'm not. You are, or something. What's this person's energy, please? Goodness. Soul contract. Here goes the contract energy. So this is a soulmate of yours. A spiritual union. Now there's a breakup and it's one-sided. Okay. The person in the reading has been blaming you or saying it's your fault for the longest time, and now it's falling apart. Okay, so the more that this person was bucked up against you, this is how you realize actually they are the culprit, or they were the ones who was doing it. So this feels like blame shifting, Taurus. Like someone was blame shifting on you. They're trying to say you did, not me, not me, not me. It wasn't me, it's not I, it's whatever. But now they're losing their whole situation. It's falling apart. All they can do is look at the shambles of the situation. They feel like they're being cheated, that they are ghosted, and now there's all these mind games going on, this type of thing. So what happened prior, please? Just a clue, perhaps. You happened with the Hierophant. Two of Cups. Damn. Okay, so what happened is, someone was talking about your guys' relationship as the end-all be-all type of energy. It's like, it's us against the world, babe. So you and this person had a promise. You made an oath with one another. You guys had a commitment. Something very strong here was supposed to be happening. And what happened instead, please? The moon happened. Deception. Yeah, I mean, this has been coming up in the readings lately, so that's why I'm trying to like pull forward. Apparently the deception is all over the collective right now, or maybe just our spy collective on this channel. I don't know, but regardless, it's on a large scale. There's some lies about like where your situation was headed or what it really was. Okay, so now you have to reimagine your 10 of Pentacles with this person. Yeah. Wait. What was it supposed to be? Seven of Pentacles versus what it was or is. Yeah. Actually, you find out that you're doing something alone. You're feeling very unsupported. Like you're the only person who is holding on to something. Or you're the only person who was working towards something, honestly working towards something. You were the only one who was investing here, honestly. Somebody didn't help. They didn't show up. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so you stopped doing something towards this. We know, or somebody did. You may feel like somebody just wasn't taking something seriously is what this looks like. So what's bothering this person apart from the aforementioned? Five of Cups again. Okay. Yeah, they're sad because you left. Look at that. Wow. So Taurus abandoned me. Taurus is gone. Taurus abandoned me. I'm sad and heartbroken. That's what happened. This is what they're sad about. Yeah, they feel like you're not doing your part anymore, that you don't feel connected to them anymore. You don't have any emotions for them. That's what they're saying. They're like, Taurus told me or is showing me that they don't care anymore the same way, that they don't feel like it's requited. It's actually unrequited. I'm the one who's sad now. I'm the one who's crying now. I'm the one who misses Taurus now. Okay, so what is Taurus upset about then? I feel like we already mentioned. Yeah, lies. So this person's feeling bad for themselves, but they did it or something like that. This is kind of ridiculous. So somebody lied, or somebody was keeping secrets about lies and denying it over and over. They're denying how they felt. They could also just be going through something emotional and they haven't told you about that, but it makes you feel like you've severed trust here because someone is heartbroken, they're sad, and this looks like a Scorpio. This Scorpio has been lying or something. And they won't change, and now they're sad about it. So it's like, why are you so self-loathing? You feel bad for yourself now because something's out and now you're hurt, but you participated in the hurt, like you created that, or you participated in creating hurt and lies, and now you feel bad about it. It's kind of like, yeah, a little ridiculous. Yeah, justice. So it's, you want them to realize that you are totally, completely justified in this divorce or this breakup, or you're totally, completely justified in ignoring them. They do know that. They've been saying that over and over. So you want them to feel alone now because that's the bed that they made, and now you want them to lie in it. You're not going to share that bed with them because if you lay down with dogs, you catch fleas kind of thing. So I'm not trying to call names here, but it's just the energy of you saying now this person feels bad about the truth coming out or something. What came out here, please? What kind of ridiculousness? Okay. What's that? Five of Swords. What came out here, please? Yeah, the Five of Cups. See? Wow. This person's really upset. There could be like a love that's left the situation. It could be the feeling of nurture has left the situation. It's no longer mutual. You're not in resonance with this person. There could be a lack of like physical contact as well that's causing some heartbreak here. They felt isolated or lonely. Someone's missing a matriarch in their life as well, like a mother. They're missing this person they've left, exited, abandonment. So somebody feels abandoned. All right. Yeah, I mean, this person's going to be feeling bad about it, and like you're chill about that. You're okay. You're okay with them feeling bad about it. It's like, well, that's kind of what you get these days, or that's that. That's all, folks. That's the kind of vibes. Let's see. I'm going to take a look what the freaking problem is in the future. What's going to happen next? Taurus and this person. Five of Cups is still happening. Great. So they're sad about losing a relationship or a marriage. They're wanting to work on it. So you have an opportunity to work on it with this person. Does that mean you have to? No, of course not. Where's Taurus? So it looks like you've proved a point to this person. Yeah. You have all that and more coming in for you. Where's the person? So the Ten of Wands again, they feel that they're the only ones trying to fix it now, that they're the ones who are trying to work on this now. They're the ones, yeah, they may have to like pay somebody to do this at this point. This could be a Sagittarius, or there's one involved. Right. Hold on. I'm just wondering what they wish you would do instead. Like, what if they're upset about that, what do they wish you'd be doing? I'm just wondering. Yeah, they want you to be helpful. They want you to take charge. They want you to be supportive. They want you to wear your leadership cap and tell them that you'll invest and it'll be okay, and that there's a new beginning here and you guys can make amends and you're not bothered by something anymore. They want you to at least fake it. Okay. They want you to bring about a solution to the problem. They want you to fix it. They want you to say, hey, I know what it'll take to fix this. I know what it'll take to make this work. I know what it'll take. And here it is. Here's the opportunity. Here's the idea. This is how you fix this relationship, etc. They want you to continue to invest here to fix whatever was lost or what happened. Okay. What does Taurus think this person was into that happened here? There's a cat coming in. So if you see one, then it is what it is. What does Taurus think this person was doing that created this? Okay, so I guess I already pulled on this, huh? Because it looks the same from earlier. That somebody was holding back, they were withholding, they were not investing in the same way. The Five of Swords, envy, jealousy, spite, hatred, crap like this was happening. Someone was being hateful. They were withholding on purpose to cause a fight, or they were withholding information to create drama. They were that kind of thing. Yeah. Feels like they hated you. It felt like that, or they did it because to punish you or to make you jealous. What did this person do that Taurus doesn't like? Okay, they're realizing your disinterest after the fact. They could even be blaming that, like, well, you didn't care, so that's why I did this, or you didn't do this or that. And it's almost like a blaming thing. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, yes, it's right here. They felt very bored. I felt very bored, Taurus. Like something wasn't happening, and you weren't there. You weren't doing things, and yeah, that's why, basically. So something like that. Okay, so it sounds like a justification, and it's kind of silly. You probably don't like that this person's trying to justify or make excuses for things, and it's pissing you off, and so you'd rather not deal with that. I mean, it makes sense, right? Does that not make sense? So okay. So, okay, what do they think you're doing now? So apparently you've got some other type of options on your plate coming in. Yeah. So they're kind of upset because they don't know the direction of your guys' relationship at this point. They're saying that things feel kind of confusing or up in the air, and they don't know what you're trying to do and what the plans are at this point. And they're saying like you're withholding and you're putting a stop to things here. And you could be looking at more options. You may also be socializing with people, dating, certain things like that. Just checking out options. Okay, so it does look like this person's trying to communicate something with you in the coming period. It's pretty much up to you, because I see an opportunity that's going to come back around. What's your intention with this person in the future? What's this person's intentions with you in the future? They're trying to overcome, well, yeah. See, they're trying to overcome their sadness or feeling bad. What? Oh, gosh. It's a very sad energy that they're carrying around a lot or often. It's like they took a big loss, or they feel that way. It's like it's a big hit. What are they in their feelings about here? Yeah, they feel like there was so much time and energy and money invested. Why stop now, basically? Like, no reason to stop, pretty much. So there's a new opportunity here, but you're like, hey, are you done? And they're saying, well, I don't want to invest in something that's a hole in a cup. It's just going to keep pouring out the water I'm putting in. So they're feeling something is very futile here. Futile, not feudal system kind of thing. Even though there are some feuds going on. Yeah, there's a feud right there. They just feel like it's a feudal situation where they're putting energy and effort and time into something that is not very satisfactory, returning back to them. So they want to show you that energy, that they've kind of withdrawn a bit. They're done feeling sorry or feeling sad or mourning a loss. That's what they're also telling you. What do they wish you'd be doing in the future? Okay. Yeah, there's your Ace of Wands again. So they want you to quit that same conversation and just move on. They want you to stop with the blaming, or whoever's blaming. Okay, this is what they're saying. Don't shoot the messenger. But they're like, I want something to be more calm, cool, and chilled, and in order to feel more inspired, people need to face the problem, not talk about who's to blame or something like this. Okay. What do you wish this person would do in the future? So you want them to be on course, you want them to be on track. This could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries energy. You want this person to be on track for a better future, potentially with you. So what's going to happen next? Taurus and this person, after the fact. Nine of Swords, okay. What's going on here? Oh, God. All right, so that's a little ridiculous. You're going to be seeing some kind of behaviors that you don't like in the coming period. This person appears to be like drinking their sorrows away, for example, or they're indulging in something to kind of cope. It looks like a coping mechanism that somebody has. The way that they're trying to heal is by imbibing, drinking, drugging, something of the sort. Okay, maybe they're just into a lot of nude energy here, like nudity or something like that. Like this person is kind of doing something to the extreme. It's a bit much, and it's creating more distance between you two in the coming period. There is an opportunity to heal, but it looks like the way that somebody's choosing to do that is not ultimately healing. It's more so drawing it out or making it harder. There's distance between you two is what's happening. Where are you? And there's really strong desires and urges and all kinds of things happening. So you're just kind of shut down to the situation here. Yeah, you're coming out of that. Where's this person in the future? Please, they're in the Seven of Swords now. They're not going to be doing too much toward the situation with the Lovers. They're not acting on their connection with you. They are thinking about it a lot. The Six of Wands. They're thinking about what kind of attention to give you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Wow. What are you doing here? It looks like you've closed this out, though. They're looking to see if you're seeing them, if you're watching them. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm so cool. I'm like partying, or I'm having all these things happening, and not you. It looks like you're ghosted. Okay, so in the future, you have an opportunity to come together with this person. You may not like what you see about the situation. What does Taurus think of this right here? Six of Cups. Wow. Yeah. You're talking to someone about this. You could be talking to a Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. What is this Nine of Swords in the future? Yeah. Eight of Swords. Okay, so no more bad influences. That is what you are going to distance yourself from as well. Can I get, what's next for Taurus in general? Yeah, you're healing. Look at that. Wow. So, I mean, you're distancing yourself from something that's very unsatisfactory. You're not satisfied with your situation. There's some sort of pain, heartbreak, or just a disappointment. You're looking at how you guys may not be on the same path or the same trajectory here, and you're thinking about healing. You may need to quit something, or someone's going to be quitting. This could be anything. This could also be a vice or a bad habit that somebody has. I see that being sorted with you. You may also feel like just bad influences. You're getting rid of those things, and maybe even people who are doing this to you. What's this? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So you're going to cold turkey a situation because you need to get back to wanting to be healthy again. You don't even want to be a friend with somebody here at this point. You're like, no, you're not my friend. Okay. Wow. All right. Can I get advice, guidance for Taurus regarding this or otherwise? It's one of those things where it's time to think about all the time, effort, and energy you're putting into things. You've got Virgo and Scorpio on the roll. Yeah, 12th house. So you may be actually sabotaging yourself in a way as well that you need to take a look at. Something subconscious could be happening here. Oh, you could be sabotaging your path, like your true north or where you're supposed to be headed, whatever position you're supposed to play in life. Because sometimes in the 12th house, especially with this power struggle energy, there's like a manipulation going on that's sabotaging something for you. And a lot of times we don't see it that way because 12th house can be like, oh, who's doing it? It's them, it's me, or not realizing what your hidden enemy is. Okay, sometimes it's ourselves because it's a subconscious program that we're running. But here's the thing, because this here is talking about some sense of transformative energy where there's manipulations going on and power struggles, and you're needing to not engage in that because somehow this is blocking you. Okay, so what could this be, please? Can I get one card for a hint? Okay, yeah. Certain relationships in your life, certain influences in your life. Could even be like communication, gossip, muddying the waters between you and friends and other people interfering. Things like that could be shooting you in your own foot. Like relationships with people are affecting you, or power struggles that you're having with people is affecting you. You may also have like a fear of socializing for someone. There's someone here who's dealing with like a deep-seated fear or phobia as well. What's this? Yeah. Yes. So you're ignoring a conversation you're supposed to have about something, or you're ignoring socializing. You are missing some type of opportunity for extreme growth and expansion because there's something you don't want to admit or you don't want to talk about. It's creating more of like a manipulation instead of a truthful, honest conversation with a person here, Taurus. And this is actually not what you want. So, I mean, yeah, just be mindful about truthful connections and speaking truth and living in truth and authenticity. What would be the result of that? Yeah, Four of Wands. It's like, see, because you would have success. There's a solution that you can have. It's within reach, but you would have to want that. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Like no more mind games or manipulations or even people that you're relating with who are doing the same, because that's inhibiting a truthful connection, okay? It's like people are not satisfied, but no one's talking about it. It's just a game or it's a manipulation, or people are isolating themselves for certain reasons when really like a conversation would do somebody a world of good here. Thank you, Taurus. That's what I have for you today, and I'll see you next time.